Tell me, the war on truth, you've been around Hollywood for a long time. You've been around those people that have the strangest ideas of reality, those that may make believe every day for a living and tell us what the truth ought to be. Anyhow, what is the war on truth, my friend?
So the War on Truth is a follow-up to a movie Nick Searcy, my partner, and I made called Capital Punishment that we made in 2021, and it was arguably the most censored movie in America of 2022. And we were there that day on January 6th, and we told the real story of what happened, and then what happened to the first set of folks that started getting persecuted by our weaponized DOJ. I had been in Central America when they tried to take over Honduras in a leftist coup. So when things started going left on J6, my bells and whistles were going off. So it was really important for us that we documented everything on film so that they didn't steal that day in history. I thought we were done after we did Capital Punishment because so many good people picked up to tell the story and further the truth about January 6th, Lara Logan, Dave Sumrall, Trennis Evans, many others. But summer before last, and you have to understand, my dad was FBI, was a 109th session in the FBI Academy, graduated in Quantico, Virginia. My dad was law enforcement, former military. And August 4th, I get the FBI come a quarter mile into my ranch investigating me as a terrorist threat to the United States of America for making capital punishment.
For making a movie, for exercising your First Amendment rights, for doing a documentary because you happened to be there when it went down. Weird.
Absolutely.
How'd that play out?
Well, it played out better than I thought, better than we'd hoped, because I got some good help from my legal team, and one who'd been a former federal prosecutor that worked with the FBI for years. When the FBI first came to investigate me, I was willing to cooperate and speak with them. Got my legal team together. We had a legal team in place. We just added some better players, and gave all that information to the FBI. But then they called me and tried to get around my attorneys and wanted me to go out of my county to go meet with them, the Criminal Investigation Division down the road. And that was just a real big red flag.
Yeah, I don't think so. No, look, I'm good. Yeah. You want to meet with me and my attorney? Here I am. No, I'm not playing, not going freelancing that particular day, were you, Chris?
No, sir. My local sheriff here in Texas, who wasn't too pleased that the FBI came in to investigate one of their citizens without letting them know they were doing that investigation, he was like, yeah, why don't you just stick around in the county and not leave for a while until we get this straightened out? So we did everything that they wanted, and it really seemed like it was a fishing expedition. They wanted information on my partner Nick Searcy. They wanted information on some other stuff, and it was just that's just not how things are supposed to happen in the United States of America. So Nick and I decided, look, if they can do this to a 62-year-old filmmaker who's never been arrested, who's been working with law enforcement on the border for over 20 years, they can do this to anybody. And,
anybody.
We tell these folks stories, yeah. So
yeah, it's the power of the government.